Specialists of the Strange. Tune in every week for a new episode to get updates from all my ventures. Movies, music, gaming, and the unknown. There's never a dull moment in my life, and anybody who has bear witness can testify that the second I come in, you know something's up. This is Specials of the Strange radio show. Now please, welcome your host, Dakota Francis.
Hey everyone, this is Specialist of the Strange, Dakota Franson. Welcome to another episode. By the title of this episode, you may guess that this conversation might get a little ugly. And look, you can actually see my face, those of you watching through our video channels. Yes. Hello. Like the shirt? Something a friend of mine picked out for me on Amazon. It was fitting. So, I'm sorry, but this is just something that I had to discuss because some people are just being so damn ignorant. They're ignorant. And there's probably some asshole that will try to say I'm trying to sound like a black person. No, I'm not, you racist fuck. This is completely uncensored. So, what prompted this episode? Well, mind you guys, there is a program I use. It's called Hero Post. Okay? What Hero Post does, it offers up a lifetime subscription fee, which is completely worth it, for what costs a little more than a month's worth on other websites of full access. Hero Post offers a lifetime access, and which is good. It helps keep down the bills, especially when you're an independent like me. And there's a lot of messages I have that are pre-scheduled because I'm a busy man. And I'm a busy man who does not have time to waste on scrolling through social media all day. I know I like to pop on, maybe make a funny TikTok video, things like that. That's beside the point. It seems that there are some ignorant, idiotic, completely utter narcissistic twats who had the nerve to come onto my channels and start spreading shit. Start saying that because my channel is hosting gaming videos, because I brought back my podcasts, then I'm running out of paranormal material. Guess what? That is not the case, you stupid fuckers. And of course, you're probably getting the fucking rise out of me cursing like this because you need to scream for attention like a little boy who's being molested by their scoutmaster. Oh, I just went there. And clearly, some of you look like fucking sex offenders. Many of you are disrespectful in the field. Many of you have no clue what the hell you're talking about and can't even be bothered. Yes, this is a call out. This is a fucking call out. You can't even be bothered to show your actual face when you start spreading this online bullshit. You can't even show your face. Here's my face. I'm right here. And I guarantee that most of you would feel the need to try to pull out a weapon or get your dumb ass, ignorant, needle dick friends to try to gang up on me, because if you actually saw me in real life, you'd piss yourself. Oh yeah, I'm fucking fired up. Oh! Now, if you wanted to have a discussion about why I'm doing this, I'd be more than happy to tell you why. Because, yes, there's going to be paranormal material. I promise there is. But people aren't one-dimensional. People aren't as flat-brained, insect. I can't even find the right words now. I can't even find appropriate words now. People are not one-dimensional. There are many sides to us. Now, why did I decide to do gaming videos? Well, it's kind of something I've always been tempted to do. The issue was, I didn't have a very good internet connection to keep things stable. Now I do. Why do I pre-record my podcasts? Because I have a life. Unlike some of you stupid fuckers who just spend all day online trying to tear down innocent people you never met. And think you have the balls to start up this shit because somehow you feel that somehow that person will not track you down and kick the shit in there at you. Because, quite frankly, I hope some of you haven't reproduced. Because no child deserves to have a parent in their life that is pathetic as you are. Some of you can't even have proper grammar. I mean, you think that, because it's online, you don't have to. If you're wanting to put yourself in a professional image, now you can say, I'm not being very professional right now. This is my show. Do I need to do this? No. I'm doing it because it's fun for me. I enjoy this. And I know that a lot of the materials I create, a lot of the content I create, other people enjoy. And because other people enjoy, it makes them happy, makes me happy. That's all. It's a beautiful system. So why you gotta fuck it up? I mean, seriously. It's one thing on fucking TikTok, where there's nothing but pedophiles and 10-year-old boys that try to stir up shit online. Because once again, yes, there's going to be paranormal material, but I'm not one-dimensional. And where's that paranormal material going to go? Here, I got a little banner for those of you watching this on my video stream. That's going on right now. I'm going to make that go away for a quick second. You see those 4 little logos right there? You see those? Right underneath my website link, those 4 little icons right there, those represent family to me. I work for a company based out of London, Parachills Limited. We offer not-for-profit investigative services for ghosts, cryptids, demons, UFOs. We even offer missing persons, cold case, private investigations, and needle dicks that like to harass people online. We have a cyber unit. We do. I'm the executive director at this company, so I help oversee all of it. I help get my hands dirty too. Yeah. And with that little cyber unit, if you can't get the fucking hint to knock your shit off, to stop harassing me, to stop harassing my family and my dear friends under this banner, we have a cyber unit that can easily find all your information, and we can forward it to your local authorities. Yeah. Yes. We can track your IP address. You may say, oh, I have a VPN. Okay. You can still crack those. Here's the thing when it comes to technology that I genuinely think not a lot of people realize. Okay? Not a lot of people get this. If it exists, it can be hacked. Those of you who like to freak out about tracking devices and the COVID vaccines, oh, wait. You're using your tracking device to bitch about tracking devices. Ain't that ironic? Now, some of you may wonder what's this little light behind me. It's a little K2 meter. Because sometimes when I do shows like this, shit happens. And this helps me measure it. It's paranormal stuff. Oh, here's another thing. Because I collaborate and work with and very much a part of Parachills, and one of our basic functions still is and always will be the paranormal. This is a little collaboration thing we got going that I can use to contribute to the marketing. Because I may post a couple of teasers here and there for investigations, but because I want Parachills to succeed in their missions, a lot of my paranormal content may be going over there. And in fact, why don't I play a little advert right here? I'm going to play another little banner. Because you see, on top of being the executive director, I also help manage our book publishing platform. Yeah, because once again, I'm not a one-dimensional fucktard who has nothing better to do with his life. I like to create. This is something I enjoy. And if you're interested, Parachills runs Publix Publishing. And you should be able to find the link in the description down below or off to the side, wherever it may be. And I really should put together like a little link tree banner as well. I just realized that. Anyway, we learn as we go, right? Alright, now that my little tirade is off, I'm going to switch up the conversation to something a little bit more serious. It's still the same topic, but it's the same situation. Look, I get it. We're all a little ticked off at each other because of the pandemic that we are still currently in. Yes, restrictions are slowly lifting, but when you really look at what's going on in the world, there's already more talks of lockdowns going back into place. There's still a lot of people struggling financially because of this shit, because the world was not built with safety precautions in place in the event something like this were to happen. The world is built to satisfy consumerism and to satisfy the greed of not only corporate corporate, blah, 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 I can't fucking speak. Corporations. It's also to satisfy the greed of asshole customers who think that people should cater to them every day, every hour of their life, every single minute, for every little action. Okay? And I'm not just talking about the Kyles and the Karens, okay? Yeah. It's a fucked up situation. And it's back to school time at the time of recording this. Parents are a little frustrated because they don't know whether or not they're going to be stuck with their kids in school. We have domestic violence victims who may not have any place to go because of the pandemic. Prisons are really being selective on who they lock up behind bars because of COVID. Let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah, toxic masks. Even if you're vaccinated. Ugh. Look, I'm not a fan of the masks either, but I'll admit the one thing that was helpful, because I use, some of these cloth masks, that you pull over your head. I like to use those because, winter is coming back up, and based on how sticky some of the flies have been lately, oh my God. It's going to be another nasty one. And that can help me keep warm because, as those of you who have seen me on shows before, I'm kind of bald. And I embrace that. Those of you who try stirring up shit, you are clearly too lazy to look at the grand plan. What is the grand plan? Once again, I'm here doing things that I enjoy to promote my own interests. Working in helping parachills with their interests, because a lot of their interests are my interests. And these are people who have had my back since I've known them. I know that without a doubt. Even when we were truly butting heads, we all still had each other's back. More so than some of my blood family members have. So I know when I have to do something like this, they'll support me, as I'll support them. And unfortunately, some discussion came up where some very obvious points came to fruition. Is that you can't really avoid this mindset. But why don't we look into why that is, shall we? There's this us versus them mentality that you see a lot of, especially nowadays. Cliques in schoolyards, and cliques in schools, even cliques in the workplace. Little groups that try to recruit people that have similar interests and all that. And you know what? It's one, there's nothing against trying to find some common ground with people. But the problem comes when you're trying to isolate groups. You know what I mean? Religious wars have been fought all over this because people didn't want to agree that maybe all world religions have some inkling of truth to them. I just spoke about religion. And shut up, you bunch of freaks. You know what? Let's go back to the TikTok example. People are more offended at a gentleman named Scotty War, goes by the username Scotty Wartooth. There's more controversy surrounding a guy who admits he's an atheist, who likes to dress up as the typical interpretation of Jesus Christ and create comedy skits. People see that as disrespectful. People see it as disrespectful when that same figure, when Scotty Wartooth styles up his profile to be supportive of the LGBT plus Q plus whatever they want to be called. There's more controversy behind that than literal pedophiles scouting out young girls. You know how Trump was wanting to ban TikTok in the US because of the information it gathers? Do any of you actually know the truth behind that? China is still a Chinese. China is a very totalitarian government. They want complete control of every little aspect. And unfortunately, as the pandemic shows even more, and the reasons why I probably won't ever get to go back to China because I'm saying this, they put too much control in military factions and taking care of their own people. They want information on everybody. Hell, they fucking beat us, the super soldiers. Now, basically what it is, any company that's based out of China has to report all of its information to the Chinese government at their wish at any time. TikTok, not too long ago, while standing from a business perspective, it's one of the best marketing tools you can have at your disposal nowadays, which unfortunately it's true. Updated its terms and conditions where it said it can collect biometric data, including facial recognition. Okay? But people were so worried about random silliness that we defended that. And all right, fine. I initially hopped onto TikTok to make fun of my younger sister. Started making content a bit more during the pandemic as kind of a stress relief. Yeah, it's fun, but it's not something we need, people. And the types of bullying on there, oh my God. I once had a kid who tried to say I look like I drink 1% milk because 2% is too spicy. And I'm just like, I never heard that one before. In fact, I was on a live with my dear friend Christopher Edgecombe from Parachills. Someone tried stirring up trouble with him by saying he looked Pakistani. He is a very white Londoner. And we were just confused of how the fuck they got Pakistani out of that. You know? I mean, I love the guy like a brother, but even that is just like, what? And it goes to one of those things that where people are so desperate to try to gain some form of power to fulfill their own, in order to try to, how should I put this? In order to try to fill the void within their own self-image, they try to retaliate and attack others and bring them down. And unfortunately, They're not very smart at it either. And they know they're not smart. They know it. But they're bothered by intelligence. They're bothered by success. And the only difference between the successful person in them is that the successful person hardly sleeps and puts in the work while they want to just play around all day. A perfect example is something that I'm dealing with at my day job, and like, dear fucking God, I hope it gets settled here fucking soon, or is that I work with a woman who does not show up, has gotten mad at me, tried saying that I should stop making her look bad when she doesn't even show up for work. Constantly complains about having financial issues due to the fact that she doesn't have hours. She doesn't have hours because she's not working, and I am. And got to the point where she's actually homeless and begging for money online. And once again, she doesn't show up without people constantly yelling at her. This woman is in her 50s, has 5 kids. One who is about my age. He's just a few months younger than me. She has at least 4 that are still school age, mind you. She constantly complains that she has no money. She won't show up for work. She won't come to work. And when she does, she's asleep half the time, taking smoke breaks every 5 fucking minutes, and complaining that she can't breathe. Where's the logic in that? And yeah, I probably shouldn't be mentioning this on my radio show, but I didn't mention any names. Only people that are actually work the same store and family members who've heard me talk about the situation would know it. But I didn't say any names. I didn't violate anything. And it's getting to the point where, because of a lot of loss that's going through the pandemic and a lot of people freaking out because there's the situation with the truckers going on right now, there's an overload of work. There's more than enough for her to get a decent paycheck out of the job. But still, she won't show. When she does, she tries to do the least amount of work she can. See? Sorry, I paused there. Just noticed that my EMF was spiking. What, do you know her or something? By the way, if anybody who's actually listening to the audio of this hears any EVPs, please let me know. You're at the store with me, aren't you? You know what's going on at the store. You've seen it, huh? No, come on, don't get shy because I saw you. Come on, just one more. Just one more. Can you light up one more time? Just the yellow. That's all you have to do, just the yellow. Okay, then. Well, anyway. I'll admit, this situation is getting frustrating. And unfortunately, because of the pandemic, there's a lot of people that aren't wanting to do it, aren't wanting to actually go back into the workplace because of this. And a buddy of mine made a very good point. We were talking about it earlier. He said, if they could find a way to just work from home, not deal with office bullshit and being treated like crap, who can really blame them? I was got a point there. Because I'll be honest, There's certain civilian obligations I have that if and when some of my side projects take off, like I hope they do, like I want them to, I would not have any heartbreak saying goodbye. There'd be no heartbreak. Why? I'll tell you why. Because that's not what I want to be in life. I don't want to just be the average Joe. I want to go out and learn things, go exploring, maybe, flex my creative muscles a bit, I want to fulfill the things that make me happy. And which, once again, bounces back to one of these things. Doing this type of show. Yeah, a friend of mine, her name is Patty Haggerty. I'm helping her get her book published. She's got issues. She's deaf, blind, on top of other things that her book revealed. And she's had issues with people harassing her because of her disabilities. Things she had absolutely no control over. I get people who try to harass me because I'm 6'7", 350 pounds, and I'm bald. Okay, yeah. The baldness is technically on me because I do shave my head. Why do I shave my head? Is because I started losing my hair in the fucking middle school. And if I get lazy and don't shave at least every other day, you'll see what my own mother calls a grandpa bald. Where the hairline is like all the way back here, all the way to the back of my head, it just has that little U shape right there. But once again, those are factors that I cannot control. And it goes to the argument how you should never ask a woman her weight, well, you shouldn't be focused on a guy's height. Yeah, people have their own preference. That's one thing. But you can't necessarily harass. But it's not right to harass people for shit they can't control. And I'm just gonna say this before somebody tries to start something. Yeah, there's jokes I toss with my friends. There's a friend of mine. He's like 5'2", 5'3", somewhere in there. Yeah, sometimes I poke fun at his height. But he knows I'm not trying to be malicious. I'm not trying to hurt him or anything. And if something bugs him, if I cross a line, he's more than willing to say, hey, yo, knock it off. And I'll respect that. But there's absolutely no love lost. I've made slightly racist jokes to my black friends. And their words are, motherfucker, you lucky I like you. People don't realize, because we become so egocentric, consumer-based, greed-based society, how much you can achieve with genuine love, kindness, and enjoyment. Now, are there jobs out there that got to be done that no one likes to do? Yeah, of course. It happens. And if, sometimes you got to do it. It is what it is. My grandfather would always raise me to, my grandfather basically raised me that it's like, hey, Dakota, I know you don't want to do this. No one likes doing this. But it's got to be done. So why not do your best to get it right the first time so you can move on to stuff you enjoy. Hi, Grandpa. Wow. Whoa. Grandpa, is that you? I'm sorry, right as I said do stuff you enjoy, my EMF just went off the charts. Grandpa, do that again. If that's you, do that again. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You know you like this shit. I'll show you to my friends. I'll show you to my friends. Grandpa, if that's you, come on, please. Light that up again. You should just be able to, like, move your hand around it or something. I almost half tempted to bust out the necrophonic. But, and yeah, shit's frustrating. Just yesterday, there was something that happened just after I got off work at my day job. Grandpa? Good to see you, old fart. Anyway, there was something that happened just as I got off work at my day job. I was frustrated about the situation. All right, I was kind of venting to myself. Oh, this is so ridiculous. Then I realized there's a truck parked near my car. Which, yeah, I work at a grocery store, not a big deal. But one side of the truck was kind of lean and funny. So I look at it, I get closer, and I realize both of his driver's side tires blew out. And let's just say the dude was lucky that he didn't crash. I imagine he probably needed a change of pants, but he didn't crash, which is always good. And I couldn't help but look. It's like, now I started looking around. It's like, nobody in the truck. Clearly, they're okay. They were okay to get up and leave. But even I had to, just kind of look back and go, okay, my day's not that bad. Because I've been there. I've had tires blow out on me. It sucked. But, yeah, it happens. And when you really think about it, if it's that kind of mentality to realize that, yeah, your frustrations are valid. Your mental health is important. And if something's not going right, see what you can do to change it for better. Even if that means cutting ties and moving on to something better. There's nothing wrong with that. It's part of growing in life. But accepting that everybody's got a little something going on, trying to be empathetic towards everyone, understanding that everyone's got their own thing going, maybe we might move on in life. Maybe we might just see something truly extraordinary happen. And that's something that, honestly, Parachills has taught me, so. I'm glad that I've had this opportunity to be with them, to be a part of them, to be part of that family. And was that my phone? Did I just set that off? Sorry, as I was saying that, my EMF was spiking again. Huh. Weird. And that's why, for those of you who are so concerned about my channel not showing a lot of paranormal content, I'll show you a few teasers here and there. But the main stuff I got put together, I'm going to put together, it's heading to Parachills. Because they have helped me truly grow since this last December when I first joined. They have helped me find information on things that I've been hunting for 13 years. They've been the family I've been searching for. least I can do is help them grow the dream. And that's all I got to say. Feel free to check out all the links in the description for special deals, affiliate links. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. We're now on Twitch. We're now streaming on Twitch. You can listen to my music on just about any streaming service out there. Visit my website, dakotafranson.com. One last final word. It's kind of a shorter episode today, but we'll have a few here and there. Always be kind. Show love. Make someone laugh. You never know just how much making someone smile may end up saving someone's life. Stay weird, stay safe. Much love, you all. Bye.